Hi guys, today I'm going to be checking out my lighting, showing you what I have been using for lighting, because some new lights have arrived today. So although I'm being lit up at the moment by three 35 watt bulbs, I've been checking it out, and the sort of standard video setup for indoors seems to be 135 watts minimum per bulb. So just as a quick look. So I've got a light up there which is a hair light, just a little exposed 35 watts. I've got over here a umbrella light, so it's just a continuous lighting there. Again 35 watt with a little umbrella. And then this soft, oh, and there's the guys waiting to do their review of a capture card, which we'll be doing next. And this, as you can see, really a real bodge up here of just tying things together. So as you can see, the softbox didn't actually fit on the light, but I just made it fit, and I just taped it to these stands that I have. So okay, so here we have it. This is a brand called Excelvan. And I bought this off Amazon, £49.99, so can't go wrong really. So let's just have a look what we've got here. In fact, I'll get it all out first. A carry case, which is, and some very brief instructions. Bulbs, 135 watt, and they're 5,500 Kelvin, which is pretty much white light, daylight. And then I assume we've got some stands and some soft. So they're the stands, and these must be the soft boxes. So as we can see there, that's what we're going to get. So 3 lights and a bag essentially. Oh, and a nice little weight on the back of one of the booms there. So we've got a cover for this, and this is really good. This is much better than my other version. So a nice little, well, that's cool. Yeah, just put the bulb in and stick that white cover on, add it to a stand, plug it in. Brilliant. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 of those. 3 bulbs, and these must be the stands. Okay, pretty much the same stands as I've got now. So I've got growing stands, I've got loads of these. Okay, so I'll put it together, see if it's any better than the lighting I've got here. Okay, so I've opened this all up. This boom thing is actually quite a lot shorter than I thought it would be, but it seems okay. I've turned the original lights off, and I've got these 2 soft boxes going. I've had to alter the camera because it is quite a lot brighter, and I would have to check to see if it is actually overexposed, but I assume it's okay. This set is really easy to set up, so I just wanted to show you one. So it's all very intuitive, a little bit plasticky. The only downsides, I say 2 things I've noticed. One is this is quite plasticky, but what can you expect for £50? And the cables are really short. On a plus side, the stands, the stand that this goes on, they're all really long, yet the cables are really short. So probably need some extension leads to set it up properly. But like I say, for £50, pretty good. And these I really like them. Struggled first of all because I was trying to ram the bulb in, but actually I've worked it out that these do actually, they're like on springs, so you can actually just push that down. It does actually spring in, so that's pretty cool. And let me just put that down a second. And then these bulbs are really nice big bulbs that I assume that you don't touch them, but I could be wrong. And if I just just screw that in there. And they make a really weird creaking sound as if something's going to crack. But actually, I think that's maybe normal. And then we just put the little cover on it. Okay, and that just sits on the top of a stand, and then this little bag. Now, didn't say what you actually fill this up with, so I just, I don't know, I was supposed to put any weights in there. Anything of weight, and then this just screws in. So these poles are quite nice, quite, I wouldn't call them high quality, but that looks pretty good. And that's it, and that just sits on the top of the other stand, and this is all obviously adjustable, so really good. Okay, so as you can see, really easy to set up. It does give a stronger light than the ones I was using. Not sure if it's slightly overexposed or whether it's okay. I will put the links to this. I did get it off Amazon, as most of this stuff, if not nearly all of it. Came the next day in an enormous box. I can reuse that box to store it all back up. Hopefully it won't live in the loft. Okay, so this is actually with the 3 lights and a hair light, so I'll just turn the hair light off, see if that makes much difference. But this is with the 3 lights I've purchased, and I must say the one on the boom is a couple of things with that. One, it's not very stable, it moves around a bit with the boom on it, and it actually is quite misbalanced, so I've just dropped some ornaments off of the mantelpiece in those 2 little bags that balance it, but it is a little bit precarious, and it really emphasises the fact that the cable is so short. So it's there, it works. As you can see, plenty of light now, so I can use the adjustments on the camera to compensate for the lighting now, so it's all good. But the one thing I'll say is that boom, the plastic connection that goes on the main stand is starting to creak a little bit. It's starting to show the weaknesses, if you like, of having cheaper plastic. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe if I'm careful with it, that one will be okay. But it's a little bit wobbly. Not the best, that one. So maybe I can. There's no reason why I need that top lighting the way it is on that boom. Maybe I can alter that so it's a little bit more stable. But there we go. With the 3 lights going, I've actually had to take the ISO down on this the camera. With the 3 original lights, okay, they were 35 watts, and that meant that my ISO had to be up at around I think it was 12,600. With these 3 lights, because of that, obviously that more intense power, I've managed to get the ISO right down to 200. It's saying on the camera that it is perfectly exposed. Haven't done a test on this, I'm just doing it sort of guerrilla style, so you might be looking at it saying it's overexposed or it's underexposed. I don't know. I will. I'm just doing one run on this, so forgive me, and hopefully it's okay. Okay, to wrap up the lighting test, I will just, it's really, as you can see, they're full on lights. I've taken the boom pole off, and I've got the 3 lights lighting up the room now, and I've got just a regular chandelier lighting up the room. So if I'll keep the chandelier on, and I'll just take 1 light off at a time. So that's lost 135 watts to my right. That's lost 135 watts to my left. So I've just got this this central one now, and I'll just take that one off. Oh, wires everywhere. Okay, and that's just the regular lighting from the room. So that gives you an idea of the power of these lights. Really pleased with them. Just put one on so you can just about to see me, hopefully. So yeah, really good lights, cheap and cheerful, £49, but they're doing the job. Yeah, what could go wrong? Short cables probably fall over one like I nearly just did, and those big bulbs look quite delicate. But yeah, really pleased with them. Really good. We're all kitted out. They've got more lights than I know what to do with, so I can play around with the lighting. Because as you'll see from this little test, the experts amongst you are probably looking at me now going, oh, wow, he's overexposed or underexposed. Lighting is everything, obviously, of a visual, so I need to play around with them and have some fun, and I'll do that all on the next video. So thanks again.